Welcome to Toffee TV. It is the Everton News Daily. Young Everton defender Thierry Small has apparently gone AWOL. Not reported back to Finch Farm for pre-season training after I don't want to say it's a dispute over his contract, because it isn't. Everton have offered him his first professional contract, which he can sign on his 17th birthday. He hasn't agreed to sign that deal and is clearly being advised to remain away from Everton's training ground by his agents. Basically, Everton don't want to lose the young, talented defender who became the youngest player to play for the club when he made his debut for Everton against Sheffield Wednesday in the FA Cup in January. It was hoped that he'd sign a new professional contract and then Everton would assess his progress from there, really. Quite clearly, his advisors want him to move on. Maybe they don't see a pathway into Everton's first team. But this doesn't look good for him as a young player to go missing from training, not report back at the age of 16. It's not a good thing to have around your neck. Really, as a young player, you want to be able to, give a good impression. And other clubs looking at him might think, is this kid a bit of a troublemaker? Can we trust him? I just don't think he's been. I think he's been really badly advised on this one. Whether he ends up signing the new deal or not, or whether he moves or not. I just think he's been really badly advised. So we'll have to see how this one plays out. Everton will obviously want him to report back to Finch Farm for training as soon as physically possible. So we'll have to watch this one and see how it plays out. Denzel Dumfries has apparently moved closer to a move to Everton. This is coming out of Italy today. There's been no mention of this in the Dutch press, by the way, or in England. It all seems to be coming from Italy, with Inter Milan apparently moving targets from Dumfries to Arsenal's Hector Bellerin. The 25-year-old PSV captain had a great time at the Euros for Holland, and it looked like Everton were the clear front runners for him just before the tournament as well. Marcel Brands had identified him. Sports media sat saying that they think he might join Everton this summer. Like I say, there's nothing to indicate there's anything in this at the moment, in terms of the moving closer. We know there's an interest from Everton. We know there's an interest from Inter Milan and a couple of other clubs as well. But it's reports in Italy that are stating this, and obviously people have picked it up and ran with it on Twitter as well. But there's been nothing else really that has come out of it to suggest that it is as close as what sports media sat think. So again, we'll have to wait and see what happens with this one as well. Rafa Benitez will face the media tomorrow. His first official press conference as manager of Everton Football Club takes place at 1:30. Everton, I think, have just let things die down since he became the manager. It'll be a fortnight since he was officially confirmed as the Everton manager when he faces the press. I'm sure there'll be a couple of questions in there and he'll have to deal with them. But in general, I think it's the right thing to do. I think Everton have appointed him now and back him, so he should be facing the press, and they need to get that done and dusted. And then obviously Everton preparing for the rest of the pre-season, which results in a trip to Florida as well in a couple of weeks to play in the Florida Cup. So Rafa Benitez will be unveiled, or face the media rather, as the manager of Everton tomorrow at 1:30. I'm sure the club will have that available on their website as well. And finally, Tyler Onyango is ahead of schedule. He was injured in the FA Youth Cup match against Manchester City in April, but apparently things have gone really well with his rehabilitation, and hopefully he can be back in full training soon, and then Rafa Benitez can have a look at him and decide whether he's going to be part of the first team squad, or whether Everton look to either leave him with the 23s or get him a loan move. So it'll be interesting to see how that one develops as well. That is it for the News Daily. Give the video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and if you want more videos, including daily live videos, join us over on Patreon. See you later.